Hello, Martin here with Digital Press, and I'm going to show you how to set up the feeder plate. So here is the feeder plate. On the corner towards us you can see the leveling screw, and that adjusts how high your feeder plate is to get your die level. So first you want to unscrew that locking screw, and then you can adjust this leveling screw here up or down to get your feeder plate level with the top of your die. Once you're done, you just tighten the locking screw on top, and then it is set. And here are the four. And this is what the locking screw and the leveling screw look like together. You can see there's just a through hole through the leveling screw. The locking screw just locks it into place. Here is the 4 set screws that hold down tension on these feeder rails to keep your box pressed against the die table. And see that bar there on the box has some springs underneath to give it the upward force on those wheels, while you have the downward force on the feeder rails there to keep it pressed securely against the top of the die table. And that's just what we call the feeder donut, and that's going to go over top of your clamp ring so that you don't get all kinds of powder inside the top of the bolts or in the counter bores. So here I'll just pull it out for you quick so you can see the die clamp ring underneath. And this is the die clamp ring. Your die will drop into that center hole, and then that clamp ring will hold it down in there. Here's a shot of the feeder from the back. It's kept together with this floating connection piece. You can see once I pull it out that the feeder is allowed to freely move forward and backwards while it's being pressed down against the die table with the feeder rails there that we just tightened. And also we have kind of a double check here so that the feeder knows it's in the back position by its encoder position and by that proximity switch with the flag on the back of the feeder box. Okay, here is the feeder plate, and that gets mounted to the die table. And you can see it's a little bit higher than the tail plate because you adjusted your leveling screws to get it flush with the top of the die. But this is your tail plate, and that gets mounted to this bracket with these 2 screws, and then the bracket gets mounted to the back of the die table. And this feeder plate gets mounted to the top of the die table with the 4 leveling screws. And that is it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please give us a call. Have a great day.